Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of fucking Nobodies Podcast, episode 24. I want to do it that way. I didn't want to come in cool. Hey, Mr. Rogers today. But yeah, greetings everybody. Today's it's not as sunny outside today. Although actually, oh damn,
that's what I'm saying.
Oh damn,
but it's still sunny outside.
The sun just came right back out. It was just about to rain. We was just hearing thunder. Corey just had to go out and close the sunroof and shit. But now it's sun. Look, man. No, you know what happened? As soon as we started this, it just got sunny because we doing the fucking Nobodies Podcast. That's what it is. I say it's gonna be a good day every time we do this shit. So there it is, man. Another sunny good day. Another fucking good day, but the fucking Nobodies the pod. So let's get it, guys. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to go in?
Yeah. Sir.
Let's rock and roll. All right. So yeah, I'm Turk, of course. On this lovely day that's turned out to be. And to my double right again, we have Geronimo Falls. And to his left, we have Sir Chap. My bad, just Chap, my bad.
Nah, Louis, we can leave out the sir. Hey, what they said when I was in the military, I work for a living.
Hey, shit. All right. But how y'all boys doing today, man? Let's you know what I'm saying, let's bring in the greetings and tell how we've been doing this past week. I mean, we come back weekly, so it only be a whole week that passed before we come back. But how y'all been doing this week?
Hey, man, I'm good, man. Trying to figure out, how I'm gonna get this money. You know what I'm saying?
Should be, man. You're rich, man.
Oh yeah, I'm rich. Got the skit coming out. We're gonna do it on Tuesday. I wasn't gonna do it yesterday, but I figured it's Friday. People got shit to do. So Tuesday, niggas ain't got shit to do.
Yeah.
So I figure I would get more of a reception on Tuesday than Friday.
Cause Saturday, nigga wake up, they don't want to watch nothing for real.
It's not even that. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. You might have a job. You might actually be doing something today.
Yeah, you might be doing something like we doing something today.
Tuesday, you might be at work at lunch. Like, let me see what this nigga's talking about.
Hey, well, see, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Makes sense.
That's why we released this like Monday or Tuesday or some shit like that. Cause I imagine most people listen to this at work. That's how I listen to podcasts all the time while I'm at work. I don't even got to see the visual. I'm mostly all audio anyway.
Exactly.
When I listen to Joe Budden or Drink Champs. But yeah, Chap. So what's up, Chap?
Ain't much, man. I was off all this week. So
okay.
It's been real. I've been relaxing, chilling. It's been a good time with the children.
Hey, can't beat that, man.
I actually start this new job coming up come Monday. And it's going to be a good transition.
I would say you're a man of many faces. You
Hey, man.
He said no.
Hey, it's hard out here. That's all I gotta say. It's hard out here.
He's working the same job. What it say? He keeps changing jobs.
This is the last change, though. You know what I'm saying? This is the last change. You feel me?
I told you if you lost your last job, I was gonna come see about you. I ain't do it, but I thought about it. I should pull up on this nigga and at least punch him in the stomach.
Yeah, I deserve it. I ain't gonna lie. The last job was a good job, and I legit lost that one. But you live and learn. You make mistakes.
You make mistakes, live and learn.
Just don't sleep on that bitch and own up to that shit.
Yeah, because nobody's perfect, man. At the end of the day, so yeah, not even no pun intended, but But I'm doing well. Also, man, this past week was you know what? This past week was pretty hectic, man. I had a lot of car trouble, vehicle trouble, but it's all good, man. I'm still here, man. I ain't gonna let all that bring me down. I'm still here to pod today. So
you took the test?
No, not yet. The check engine light came back on.
See?
Yeah, I see.
You should.
I don't think I don't think it did its drive cycle long enough for it to go back. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how long before it came back on?
I was just gonna drive it to work. When I drove it to work, it came back on when I got to work.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I drive, well, anyway, I don't want to tell you about what I work at. But anyway, but yeah. So, I mean, other than that, I'm good, man. I can't complain, man. And even if I did, like, who the fuck cares? I'm a fucking nobody, so. But,
you're a grown man. We all got problems.
All right, so through this week, I told Big A I was going to bring Big A in here on Homeboy Court, which I totally over-exaggerated because he was all paranoid after that. Oh, what you about to talk about? What you about to talk about?
I thought you was about to flat say some shit that I don't want nobody to know about.
Nothing incriminating or anything like that. No, really it was just gonna be appreciation because really, what was it? 2017. I think I told Big, I was like, Big, man, you need to do a podcast, man. Because I was telling 3 people in particular that they need to do podcasts, they should have their own podcast.
You say you or we?
No. I was saying you. Remember at first, before I actually decided to do it, and we did those little podcast runs, the little dummy runs we did. Remember I used to tell you, I was like, man, you should get your own. I was telling Dre he should get his own. I was telling Kobe he should get his own. But eventually I was like, Big A, let's just try one day when you come over the next time when I had the other house. But no, I say that to say this because everybody's been pulling Big A this way. Hey man, come do my podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because he got it in him. I'm like, man. And plus, I want to take credit because I seen it first at the same time. He said, "Oh shit."
What a producer you are, my friend.
Exactly. Hey, my mama will tell you that. You know that. But no, for real though, because Big A intellectual guy, man, but who's also funny, you know what I'm saying? Not to just say that, just to say that, but, you know, and it shows because the Foolproof podcast he was doing with Do Fools Agree, and the one he's working on now, I don't know if y'all want to disclose that yet, but because I give him a shout out too.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure what the name is yet.
Okay, but either or, I'm just saying.
In LA, so I don't.
Yeah. Either or, I'm just saying because man, bro be doing this thing, and I'm gonna just say it here. I feel like he be carrying the fucking nobody, so don't you try to leave. I'm about to print up this contract, and I need you to sign it.
Hey man, contract's written in blood.
But no.
For one, I wouldn't do that. And two, shit, I'm probably the most humblest person you probably meet.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
I don't even like telling people what I do, especially now. Do you ever notice when you're at work and you tell somebody you do something, and you have to listen to them, like, every day, talk about that shit that you just talked about once.
Oh,
like in the past couple,
because they know you're interested in it now.
So it'll be like, I got one story. When I was working a long time ago, this motherfucker at my job, I told him I made beats and shit, and he was like, man, you know, we need to collab or something. Like, I gave him some beats, and him and another nigga at the job. I made a song or whatever, and they showed me the song. I'm like, you know, they're kind of two like New Yorkers type dudes. Okay. So I'm like, I listened to it, and I'm like, hey, you know, whatever, you know. And so he was like, it wasn't to my song. I hope it wasn't to my song, but the beat I had. But he said, man, I just did a show last night, and you know, my song was so tight. I mean, they cut the music off and told me to get off stage. And I was like, and I was sitting there. I let him repeat it. I was like, so wait a minute. So you saying that your song was so good that they cut the music off and told you to get off stage? Right?
Delusional.
and he was like, man, that's because that has to be the only reason. Man, it was just too hot. It was just too hot. You know what I'm saying? It
was too hot.
Talking about self-confidence.
It overheated the speakers. They had to cut it off. It was too hot.
And I was sitting there like, man, please don't be. And he talked about that shit for like a week. Told me, man, let me get some more beats. It's then the third, and it's hard to tell somebody to fuck off at work. You know what I'm saying? That could be
especially when they that delusional.
Yeah,
damn.
Because niggas take that different ways. They might want to fight you because of that. They might not. You know, now you ruin a friendship because he was a cool dude. He wasn't really nothing wrong with him. Just like we would talk, and then I know that here it comes. Yeah, man, but I got this mixtape coming out, man. I need your help with it.
I wonder if somebody told him like, "Yo, bro, they had to cut you off, man. That shit was too fire, man."
I don't know where he got this, but he kept saying so much. I'm like, this has to be true because I thought he was playing. I thought it was a joke. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was like, you know, this is funny. But he was like, nah, I'm serious, man. When I was on stage, I was rocking it, man. And then they cut the music off.
That's hilarious.
I was like, was this like were you getting paid for this or something? He was like, nah, man, it was an open mic. I'm like, so.
Oh, but why would they, if it was hot, why wouldn't they want to keep hearing more? Like, you just gotta be logical with all this. Like, why would they cut it off if it was that hot?
I didn't try to explain it to him any further.
Well, ain't no wrong with that. I have a hard time, you know, telling delusional people like, hey, you're delusional.
That's self-confidence.
But when you work with somebody, it's like, nigga, like, what I would say to you, I can't say to you because we're in a workplace. So I have to be artful about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When people show you the music. And sometimes I would, like, get blunt with people because you get tired of it. And I would also tell people, like, look, I work here with you. Mm-hmm. We work in the same place. What makes you think I'm any better than you or have greater advice? Like, niggas was coming to me, man, you know, you in the music game and shit. Yeah, but I work here. Like, and I can't call off. Like, I need this money. Like, yeah. I need to be here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I got you. But I don't know how we got to that.
No, we got to that because I was telling you about how you carry this podcast. Because really, I don't know how y'all let me get up here and say what I say and try to host and shit. I be fucking up sometimes.
Do you see that shit?
What happened? Oh, yeah. That's the R trying to find a way in. She heard us in here talking. But But
Hey man, that dude has self confidence. That's all I gotta say,
No,
man.
hey,
That's
you
self
couldn't
confidence.
tell. I will.
yeah,
That's
sometimes
self-confidence.
confidence has to
You
have a
could-
little bit of
Delusional,
in it, I
but
guess.
you know what I'm
couldn't
saying.
tell
If you
that
don't
nigga.
believe in yourself, who else? You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like I granted, they might thought he was whack, but it's a lot of whack people, in my opinion, who out here on the radio.
Yeah.
But they believe enough in themselves to they made it there. You feel
You know
me?
what? Because you know that, like what we was just talking about. Because we was talking about Soulja Boy song. How when we was young, like, oh man, this shit ain't going. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't. Because you had to have confidence to drop that. You know what I'm saying? Even though he said his mama and you say it was garbage too, but for him to have the confidence to drop that, put it out, and get to where he is today, yeah, it happens like that.
Yeah.
But if you had me around, I'd be like, bro, you delusional. This shit
Exactly.
not garbage. Like, but no, yeah, I feel you.
If there was no dance to that song, it wouldn't have been as big.
So it had a little gimmick, I guess. No, it was fine though. I was hating then. I ain't gonna lie. Looking back, I was hating.
I was hating, but I didn't. There's also, but you have to understand. In 2005, I went to Grambling to visit my cousin.
Okay, Grambling. Shout out
You know,
Louisiana.
They had the classic there, the Southern Grambling Classic, because of Katrina. So you know they usually have it in New Orleans.
Okay.
So they had to have it there, and I'm there with my dad, and we're sitting there chilling and shit, and Laffy Taffy comes on, and everybody stands up and starts.
Yeah, snappy, yeah.
My dad looked at me like, why aren't you doing the dance? Like, I don't know what this is. I've never seen this before. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing
Your dad
people
thought
doing
you
that.
wasn't hip, man. He thought you wasn't hip after that.
Well, it was. Well, you gotta think the whole.
And you came from Ohio coming
The
down.
whole. Yeah, I ain't had the internet or nothing, nigga. I was, we don't have to talk. Nigga, I was in the trap. What I'm saying is that, like, when I got down and I heard that shit, and I heard the song, like, this song it's kind of terrible. Like, the beat's not really that good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
And then, but the dance was like, infectious. Like, I'm sitting there trying to learn. I'm sitting there going, I'm not trying to learn.
And went with the whole, like, find the first Fruit Loop sound.
Yeah.
Oh, that fire, cuz.
And
That's it.
But T.I. said that's why he had problems with Shorty Lowe's, because Shorty Lowe wanted to be on a song, and the song wasn't, in T.I.'s words, the song wasn't up to his standard. So he didn't want to be on the song. And Shorty Lowe, I almost called him Carlo. Shorty Lowe was like, man, you ain't from the West Side, you ain't a real nigga 'cause you won't be on my song. That's where that whole shit came from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to get on that song because he thought the song was garbage. Not that song in particular, but you heard the other songs D4L was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that, Shorty Lowe had some songs and shit, but a lot of that shit was meant for the Atlanta streets.
Well, yeah, but he was a dude, he was a big guy in the city who had influence, and if he dropped music, it'll catch on quick because a lot of folks fuck with him.
But think about this though. Think about the
Also, how I perceived it.
think about the cha-cha slide.
That shit was fire.
It's only the dance. Without the dance, what we crisscross.
Nah, when that 808 beat dropped in that shit. No, cha-cha slide.
Everybody clap your hands.
Nah, cha-cha slide was fire, bro. Nah.
No, the song by itself was not. All right, so
I just get turned on seeing girls do the cha-cha slide.
the electric slide.
Interesting.
Electric slide too. Just girls dancing in unison. I used to love it.
But you know,
Touche.
Touche.
I mean, everybody got their little style. They used to have this shit in the hood in Columbus where it's called kind of like Glenwood days.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like a block party on Mount Vernon, and everybody would get in the middle of the street and do electric slide. I'm out there with my mom and my sister because my brother didn't want to go. So I'm out there. I'm getting it. So I started doing extra moves and shit. I got in the car. My mom was driving. She was like, I seen you doing them little extra moves.
Check you out.
Hey, it was like a competition out there. Everybody was doing their, you got to kick that motherfucker when you change to side movement. But
Oh yeah.
girls
Put that extra oomph in it.
Girls in particular love songs with directions.
Oh yeah.
True.
Girls love being told what to do in songs. You know what
Up
I'm
down, up down. Yeah, they love that.
saying? Making these touch your elbows.
Making these touch your elbows. Yeah.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
And
I
thank God they
I
did
just
it.
got an idea now. I know how to get my next girlfriend.
I know how to get my
You can't just go around telling bitches what to do. But,
Nah, subliminal messages, man.
but hey, I would tell you this. When I seen a nigga do it online, I thought it was only nigga that did this before. But walking up to girls with like specific parts of songs that everybody knows. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I remember me and that nigga Cross was saying that place Barnacles?
Yeah.
Yeah, Blue Barnacles, yeah.
We was out there and some girls walking down there.
Oh, Duluth.
This nigga, we was looking at it like, it looked good. So I was like, watch this. I sung, what's the name of that song? Shit. It's a Q-Tip song.
Vibrant thing?
Nah. What was a Q-Tip song? It was,
I only know.
no, it was a genuine. I saw Shorty. I said that.
Hey, what's
they,
your pride?
they turned around. Was like, "What's your pride?" Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I sung it like the best I could, but like you niggas know I can't sing. But I yelled it, and it went right to him, and it made him turn because he have no choice. Everybody likes that song. So
Power of music, man. That shit rough.
You start talking to a chick, and you start throwing in fucking genuine lines and shit, and motherfucking.
All right.
Joe lines and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit rough.
You know, couldn't we please be happily married after couldn't we? I don't remember.
Couldn't we be happily?
Couldn't we please be happily ever after?
Yeah, what you said.
Yeah. That Beyonce song now. I think about it.
Oh, but you know what? Talking about unusual shit that turned me on because like I said, seeing bitches do the cha-cha slide, that shit turned me on. What's some unusual a bitch did that just like made y'all want to take her to or show her the A1 pound game? What made y'all want to be there?
I say my thing is, I like all black women, mind you. Just throw that out there.
Okay.
But any honestly, any black woman with just some tattoos, like
okay,
in the right place too. That skin showing. You
it
know what
gotta
I'm
be right
saying?
there, right above.
Not even. They ain't gotta be no tramp stamp.
Even
It
the
could be.
hood?
Oh, that's a tramp. Oh, my bad.
It could be even on her arms or even on. Man, matter of fact, I'm gonna be 100. I went to
the
New
hood
Orleans.
tattoos where it's in cursive.
Man,
It's just like 8 niggas.
I'm trying to
names
tell
on
you.
it. You don't think
I'm trying to be number 9. Goddamn it.
These are my 2 brothers. This is my son. This is my dad.
Yeah, because when you get tatted, when your name gets tatted, that means you made the Hall of Fame. Like.
My nigga, I went to New Orleans, and normally wouldn't even be the type of female I look at, but this bitch had tattoo on her face and shit, but Shawty was thick.
Oh
But
yeah,
when
like
I tell you
Danger.
Shawty
Danger had
was
that
bad as
tattoo.
fuck, but I was ready to goddamn bust all up on in her, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I ain't never been in the face tat, but that Danger chick from that Ray J, I think she was on the Ray J one, the Ray J Flavor of Love or whatever. But yeah, she was tough
Bitch is crazy.
with the face tat.
Bitch is real crazy.
Yeah, you'll take that crazy. What about you, Big A?
I like seeing girls laugh butt naked.
Laugh,
But
butt naked.
Yeah. Cause it make that booty jiggle.
Oh, make everything jiggle.
It's like a natural
Jiggle.
I'm one of them niggas that I like booties in everyday scenarios, like seeing a chick run upstairs butt naked.
hey.
Oh, wow,
You know
shit.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially a thick chick.
I ain't even think about that.
That booty going left and right and shit. They ain't even thinking about it. It's just the body doing what it naturally
Do
does.
it.
I'm gonna have to add that to my list. Nah, I ain't gonna steal your shit.
No, I mean, hey, do what you got to do. I just know I made this girl laugh, and she was like in the bathroom, and her back was turned, and that thing started moving. I was like, hey, make me move. I got another 3 minutes for you, real quick.
Oh shit.
With that being said, I just want to plug this in here real quick. It's off subject. Seeing as how niggas, cougars are out here in high season, Nia Long. It could be me and you.
You talking about from that movie she just did with Omar Epps?
I
That's
don't give a
why.
damn what she did lately.
Yeah, Neil Long.
Yeah,
bad,
she'll
man.
forever be
Hey,
fine.
I'm just shooting my shot. Hey,
But since you mentioned it, my cougar shot be Sanaa Lathan, man.
hey, hear the man out. Hear him out.
So
Goddamn.
now, yeah, you and Kobe, you and my homeboy Kobe got a fight over that. That's his fave. So now Lathan.
Man, I love her, man.
Y'all about the same size.
Yeah, mine is I don't know. Mine, if y'all talking about like black acting women, I don't know. I don't know. I was like Vivica, but yeah, I was a Vivica fan.
Vivica
Vivica
didn't age well to me.
Well, I still like it, but you know.
A tad bit older than the cougar, Angela Bassett. Would y'all do it?
Yeah. Angela Bassett.
Yeah. She can get the business.
All I see is Stella got a groove back, and I'm just imagine that I'm fucking take digs. Finna just give her a groove back all over again.
I really respect it. I like out of all female actors, she's in my top. because of what she's done over the years.
Yeah, she real. I get it.
But I just
That deters you away from the pussy?
I don't know, man. It's just I really don't find her attractive.
Touche.
I see what you're saying. More of a family type of
Like what's the girl
love that you have for her?
her?
Wholesome love that you have for her.
What's the girl that was married to Mike Tyson back in the day?
Robin
Givens.
Yeah,
Not my type.
she was Robin Tyson.
Didn't look good. She didn't look good to me. Like even in Boomerang, I was like,
Yeah, her and the other girl that looked just like her a little bit. Her and the other one. I used to think they looked alike. The one that had the ugly feet that he didn't fuck with.
I couldn't do it.
Marcus. Marcus that dude. He was that dude. Back in the, I was young, I didn't understand that movie, but now that I'm older, I understand.
Talk about Boomerang?
Yeah.
Same thing with rap music. I've been listening to music from Atlanta right now. I know everything they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know everything.
Because you done been here for a minute.
I told you.
Even if you didn't go to the club, but you were just,
Yeah, I know my way around Atlanta better than I know my way around Columbus.
Yeah, you etched in the game. All right, well, shit. Let's So I guess we'll get into some music shit. What's going on with the Migos, man? Migos said they've been fucked out of some money.
It's not. They should be surprised. Well, I'm sure they are surprised.
He said they shouldn't be surprised.
No,
they on that 10 year. They've been in the game, bro. They about 10 years in now. So you about around that time where you start saying, "Hey, yo, I'm getting fucked out my contract."
They came out 2010
in Paradise.
Well, if you round it off, about 8-10 years. Probably.
Well, I can't say that because Meg found out she had some clauses in her shit. But go ahead.
You got Joe Budden said it pretty well because I seen that part. When you're 19 or whatever, and they put that money in front of you, and then you have this lawyer that tells you should sign it. You sign it because you want the money. You're young. You're trying to get the hood. You're trying to go back home. Be like, look, I got signed. I got a deal. Mm-hmm. But like he broke it down, or Rory did. I don't know. One of them did. Well, the lawyer that you get is typically a lawyer that the label gives you. So the lawyer works for the label. Mm-hmm. So the lawyer's going to favor the label whenever they ask you to do shit.
Yeah, I remember they said that as well.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that makes a lot, but that's something you're not going to think about.
So it's best to have your own lawyer when going into something like that.
Yeah, but we're 30 and up. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But speaking
at this, I'm just saying, like at this, like say when you was talking about the situation that happened in August 5th, 2007. I still remember the day. You talking about what's the plus size of coming out of that? Well, we were all pretty young at that period, at that point in time, and if shit did go the way it was supposed to go, who knows if we would even still be friends right now?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows if
the money would have torn us apart,
or the deal we would have signed at that time would have been a deal out of immaturity. We would have signed that deal because of the money and shit. And now, if you give us a deal, some paperwork right now, all three of us, we're gonna look through it. Have somebody that you don't know look at it because we're older now. So the situation happens now. Yeah, but it did. There's also trials and tribulations that came with that. But
of course,
you gotta look at stuff as you're not ready for everything when you're young. And a lot of stuff that a lot of people like the Migos, they signed that shit when they was young. It looked good then, but you start doing the numbers and you see where the money's going, and you get mad, and you should be mad. But at the same time,
but that brings me to my next thing. Like, all right, so do you feel like Migos should be content in where they are today?
No.
Never content. Because like, if it was something that owed to you, you should have gotten it.
It's what I'm trying to get at. They shouldn't be content, but you should feel some type of solace in knowing that you're not the only person that this has happened to.
But I guess that's what I'm kind of saying. Like not being content with being fucked over, but where you are in your career, money you have already, stuff like that. Unless
you're Jay-Z, Master P, Jay Prince, one of those type people, the first deal you signed was fucked. Look what happened with Mason and Diddy and them, and all the shit that Diddy did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The reason why Dre Dre left because of other reasons, but he still wasn't getting.
Most time you go into it knowing you're not going to sign a favorable contract for your first contract.
Daz made a whole bunch of shit on Tupac's albums. Mm-hmm. And the people just thought Dre made all of them out. But Daz made like 50% of them beats. I would say 40 or 50% of them beats. He didn't get his money. And so after a while, like 2000, 2002 or something, or 4, he had to take Suge to court, and he got $17 million. But when he made those beats, he was young. He probably signed some shit he shouldn't have signed. Mm-hmm. So he went to you got to renegotiate and this, that, and the third.
Good thing he got that money though. He got his money.
He probably deserved more, but $17 million.
At that time, yeah, you gonna take that, yeah.
That ain't bad.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take that to the bank.
So what exactly happened with the Migos? If you kind of speed me up.
Well, the was it one of the top execs there, P. I don't know if it's Coach K or P at the top, but P did a whole post saying like, you know, they deeply, you know, hurt by being accused of not doing good business with the Migos because Migos basically about to sue them. And then the other thing with P, they were saying like, dang, especially at a time where we just lost the artist, like, because you know Marlo just got murdered, R.I.P.
Right.
And so I mean, especially for them to do it at this time, well, maybe they already had it in motion, and it just so happened to be coincidental that it happened at the same time. But yeah, that's basically what it's about. It's about some, you know, basically being fucked over on some contract shit.
Well, they're actually suing their lawyer, but they got their lawyer from the label, which is P and L. So that's where the discontent is coming out.
Oh, I see.
They're suing their lawyer, and their lawyer works for QC.
That's smart for suing the lawyer though.
Yeah, well, that's where it starts.
Yeah.
And then they probably got to sue somebody else. But I mean, that's what it is. But everybody's contract, everybody's first contract for the most part, they're fucked. I mean, you gotta think, man. If you come from nothing, there's somebody like DMX, whose life was pretty much rough as shit until you sign that contract. You're not really gonna look at too much because he said the first time he got his contract, he was like, "Damn, I get this much money."
Yeah, that's how I was.
And that probably wasn't nearly enough. But when you're that young and somebody hands you a check for $250,000, you're like, "Oh." Yeah.
I think also because you don't know how that money gonna be spent and all that. So yeah, every time your first contract probably never gonna be favorable. Like, I mean,
NBA, NFL, unless you're a first round draft pick or first top 10, you're not gonna get that money. You got to play. You might have to go to D League or some shit like that, or G League.
Yeah, you gotta show and prove, man. But yeah. Well, shout out to Migos, man. Hopefully I get that right. But them boys, I just feel like they well off. Like, I mean, I guess you can try to go get that money, but I mean, I just feel like sometimes the relationship, because it felt like Pete, just looking at the post, I don't know from the post, I can't tell how he feels from the post, but it felt like it was a family thing there. But if the relationship was strong through all that, and okay, maybe it was a little bit of money here, maybe I could overlook that, is what I'm saying at the end of the day.
Well,
count your L's.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
so people put too much on that family shit because people try to use that word family to get them out of some shit. I thought we was family. How many times you heard that shit from people on the way to do some fuck shit?
Well, Biggie
on the way to do some fuck shit.
Biggie told you not to do it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? He said family and business don't mix. Like two dicks, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
Biggie said a lot of wild shit. I'm starting to find out.
on another music note, I don't think we did this. I want to say R.I.P to Huey, man.
Oh, yeah. R.I.P to Huey, man. Yeah.
Pop Lock and Drop It.
Pop Lock and Drop It artist, yeah.
No.
He died a couple weeks ago.
Sure enough?
I think he got murdered.
Yeah,
damn.
I ain't know if that was.
I didn't. Damn, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I mean, shit, man. That should be.
Rest in peace, man.
Also, people was telling the Migos that they fell off too. Do y'all feel like the Migos fell off, or they just in that conversation where it's like, okay, they've been about 10 years in, and we can just say like, okay, they kind of. I ain't gonna say legends, but vets in the game.
They're legends.
Migos are legends.
Niggas are legends.
Atlanta legends.
Okay,
you can't sit here and say the Migos aren't legends. I mean,
okay.
But at the same time,
they put on for the North Side.
They did.
I mean,
right.
How many rappers you know from the North Side? From
That's
Gwinnett.
True. Yeah, you remember that
and these niggas rep Gwinnett shoulder.
Who's willing to admit they're from the North Side?
Right, straight up.
Well, we went to a concert up there with D Madness one time, and they performed before they blew up. We was like, dang, we should try to get these boys some beats. We were like, nah, I don't like the music though.
It was off of Howell Mill in the warehouses.
Yeah,
I don't remember exactly where.
And Offset was still in jail.
We should have hollered at them boys though, man. We stay hating, man. That's why we ain't make it. We hate.
You know what's crazy?
Them boys trying to come in like that. They had cameraman and shit, and remember they came in with a hoop.
Oh yeah.
I had a homie. He heard Migos and he was just bumping their mixtapes before these niggas blew up heavy. And my nigga from the North Side, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, this nigga was telling me, "Hey, Migos, this go hard, man." I was like, "Man, I heard a couple of tracks like, man, this shit whack, man."
Fuck this shit, like, this shit crazy, man.
Hear this shit, and next thing you know,
but when they drop
years
Versace
later,
and all that other stuff,
I hear all this shit like, "Oh, that's Migos." I was like, Damn. Okay, this nigga was on this song.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Once they start dropping Versace in Chinatown, I'm like, that shit going on.
You gotta credit Gucci Mane again. Gucci Mane.
He had them first, huh?
Gucci Mane is the equivalent of Eazy-E to Atlanta.
Yeah, I give you that straight up.
Because he finds artists.
If he actually signed all them guys, he probably would have been up there.
He probably should have.
Even more of a.
Think about the talent he's found. Like he's the one that found. Well, I'm gonna say found, but put Young Thug on.
Yeah, work
Nicki
with him.
Minaj.
Like Pee Wee Longway.
Pee Wee. Shit. I mean, the list goes on. I'm not finna.
Well, he trying to do it now with some new artists like Ola Runts and them guys, but they ain't really.
I like Pooh Shiesty.
Pooh Shiesty.
Pooh Shiesty. But what's that dude's name?
It's like a whole bunch of uncle names.
Fugiano.
I think I just seen somebody put a post up talking about
Fugiano.
Something like that.
That's his artist too. He's alright.
Okay.
Yeah. But OJ the Juice Man, Waka Flocka.
Okay.
Even though Waka does not want to.
Flocka mama kind of, his mama was everybody's manager, so he was kind of going. I mean, he just when he decided, okay, I'll rap.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but you're right. You can credit Gucci with that because it was Gucci's label. So yeah.
And Gucci was like, nigga, you might as well rap.
Oh, he gave him the name though. He named him Waka Flocka, right? I believe.
I don't know. I think
from a freestyle or some shit like that.
I thought they just named him Waka Flocka because he looks like the bear from the Muppets.
I never got the name. I didn't think the name related to it. That's just a random name. Waka Flocka.
Remember you said that teddy bear chain? That's the bear from the Muppets.
Oh, the Waka Waka Waka.
He say Waka Waka Waka.
Waka.
But that's what he kind of looks like the bear a little bit, I guess. It's probably like some shit he grew up with niggas calling him.
Waka.
Waka.
Y'all boy, leave me alone.
Yeah, leave me alone. All right, well, shit. Do y'all want to get into Kanye West or?
Let me ask you a question before we get into it.
All right.
If y'all had to choose one rapper to be president, who would be your choice?
One rapper to be president.
If we had to choose a rapper to be president, because Kanye wanted to run. If you had to choose one rapper to be president,
Chance the Rapper, because his name is Chancellor.
So that's your reason.
No. Maybe somebody who got to be like kind of like out there and a little bit older, I would say. So maybe Killer Mike.
Not a bad choice.
I'm trying to think. Do you think Professor Griff? No, go ahead.
He's a little too militant.
No, go ahead. I'm just talking shit. Go ahead. I'll say Killer Mike though.
What about you, Corey?
That's a good question for real.
I can tell you mine so you can think.
Go ahead.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube's a good one too. Oh, older.
Ice Cube is somebody. He's not real wild. He don't be out there doing crazy.
Makes
shit.
calm decisions too.
He has a stable home life. He's been with his wife since the early '90s.
Oh yeah, he tough.
You know what I'm saying? He has a good and he's not really. When you think about it, when has Ice Cube been on the news for some bullshit?
Never, for real.
I mean, even Jay-Z been on the news for smacking the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
No, Ice Cube's that guy though. You know what I'm saying? That's why he was able to easily transition into like family movies and shit. It wasn't really hard for him to do that because he used to be a gangster rapper, but he was never in the news for any type of bullshit.
He was never really a gangster.
Well, he used to do gangster rap though.
You know what I'm saying? But
he was with gangster rappers.
He affiliated.
He was affiliated.
Today was a good day. They ain't necessarily gangster, but he was in the hood. He was talking about being in the hood.
All I'm saying is that he wasn't a gang member. He wasn't robbing and killing people and selling drugs.
Yeah,
so
and I'm all the way with
you were not. He did not live a criminal life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He probably did. He might have did one or two things. Let's keep it real. But, shit.
I say Master P.
Master P? Master President.
He done did. That's one person who's done a lot as a rapper as far as his deal and dab. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He rap, he act, he put people on, he business owner, even trying to be a leader in many different aspect of ways and so forth. Before you had a random question, I think Master P.
Okay, I fucks with that. But I was just gonna say that with the Kanye shit, I mean, I don't even think I really want to too much get into the Kanye. It was just more about, I don't know, why would you do this whole campaign rally, and I just feel like he was putting out too much of his family business. Like, I feel like he did a tell-all campaign. Why are you telling people, I was about to abort my daughter and all this stuff like that? Like, you didn't really think about how your family gonna feel behind all that shit, behind all your antics and shit. That's how I look at it. I mean, even if it's for your album to come out, all that shit like that. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't respect that, man.
Yeah. But Yeah. Somebody said that, you know, most geniuses are really, really crazy. And Kanye's a genius.
He's smart.
Also really fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Kind of like Howard Hughes. Howard Hughes was brilliant. Brilliant. But he was fucking crazy as fuck.
Maybe Kanye. Well, we know Kanye is a musical genius, but maybe it's just. I mean, maybe when this album drops, that he's dropping Donda. When this drops, maybe that shit gonna go 8 times platinum.
Besides that, think about like.
And then that's his mama.
Yeah, he named it Donda. Yeah. I didn't know that was his mom's name, but you know, R.I.P. her. But I didn't know that was his mom's name. But yeah, I just seen the name of the album and the artwork and stuff.
You gotta think, man. The clothes he does, even though it looks crazy right now, that could be a shit in like 10 years, 20 years.
That people do.
That's just why I look at it. Because I bring up Howard Hughes because he reminds me of him, because the shit Howard Hughes was doing, people were like, man, that's weird. Like, why are you doing this? Mm-hmm. And it just ended up being the shit that he did years later, ended up being the standard. Because he was really big in aviation and shit. Mm-hmm. So he was building planes instead of third. He was the one that, you know, we need to get these rivets off of here, smooth it out, airflow and all this type of shit. Mm-hmm. And people was like, nah, this guy's fucking crazy. But he also used to test flies on planes, which is even more crazy. Mm. That's the crazy shit I've never heard. But
yeah, like the dude that invented the parachute.
Hey, I think didn't that dude die?
Yeah, that's what I said. You gotta be crazy to do certain stuff. But you know, he basically think about how many lives he done saved.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people jumping willingly now. They willingly jumping with the parachute now.
He had big balls. Cause I'd have been up there with him like, hey man, we just take the ladder back down right now. Well, nobody say nothing. It'd be all good. We go get something to drink. Now I gotta prove to these people. Well, I'll let you, man.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have that crazy determination. I mean, that's just what it is.
Let me hold your wallet real quick.
Nothing can derail your determination.
As soon as you jump, hey, I'm gonna fuck your wife too.
Oh no! Oh man, that's fucked up.
Hoping to God that nigga don't survive. Man, I heard what you said when I jumped. I didn't think you was gonna win.
I didn't think you was gonna survive that.
Man.
Oh man.
They come back and holler at you in a wheelchair and a pistol.
But see, that takes me to something else. Well, we'll just segue to the Meg thing, because I mean, you know, if dude survived the parachute thing, you can laugh about it, right? Because he survived it. You know.
No, he died.
No. I'm talking about if he had survived it, you could have looked back and. I mean, of course he died. That dude died, but. I guess I'm just talking about when something happens. It could have been bad, but it didn't have bad. But we can look back on it and laugh, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's usually what happens.
I was just getting to the Meg and Tory shit because I mean she been talking about protecting her energy, which I agree with. You know what I'm saying? And actually I wish her a speedy recovery because I heard she's going into the operating. They got to operate on her foot and stuff like that. So I wish you a speedy recovery and everything. But if you want to protect your energy, I feel like she should stay away from social media because everything she's seeing. Well. I ain't gonna say everything she's saying. She's only highlighting the negative stuff that she sees, like from what the Drea girl said, the model girl said. I mean, damn, how serious can you take that? And plus, I looked at Meg like more of she would be like stronger in this situation, I guess. This is just my perception. I'm not saying I can't tell somebody how strong they are or how strong to be, but how I looked at it was she would be. Hey, I thought she would react, you know, better to this situation. I mean, being that. I guess from what the lyrics that I hear from her and how she portrays herself, you know what I'm saying?
You can't. For one, you can't.
But we do that with our artists.
Is that another girl out there?
Probably so. We do that with our artists though.
Oh, well, I have like a 3-part answer to this question.
Go ahead.
One, you know, some people get shot and they back on the block the next day, right? Like nothing happened. Mm-hmm. Right, you know, they gotta go get surgery and shit, but they out there hustling or doing whatever they do. Some people get shot, and when they get out, they're Christian or Muslim. They want nothing to do with the streets.
Yeah.
You know, I'm done with that, man. I almost died and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna walk the righteous path, or I'm gonna get a job or something.
Yeah.
You know, when something like that happens to you, it can go either way, like for real. And then you got the second part. The second part is the circumstances of which you got shot. Now, if you shot me in the foot on some accident shit, yeah, I'd be mad. Mm-hmm. But I understand it was an accident. Mm-hmm. Where I know there was no malicious intent on it.
Yeah.
So if we joked about it later, I wouldn't care. You know, you have to give me like a week.
That would be me joking about it. But
Right.
if you go on the internet and people know about it and joke about it, it's different, right?
But even so, I mean, that's the third part of it. But
Okay.
If it's an accident, I talk to my friends about shit we used to do, or shit I done did to them, or they done did to me and shit, and we laugh about it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, I remember my homeboy got arrested. Right, he got arrested, and he was with me. And when I was driving away, I gave him a thumbs up, like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I called because I was telling him I'm gonna call your brother, let your brother know for your parents find out. I'm gonna call your brother so he can be like, so they can hear from Derek. Well, I guess it's a random name.
Yeah.
But you can hear from like, you can hear from him. They can hear from him in the calm way before they hear from the police, which is always the worst way to hear about it, right? But when he saw me next time, he was like, "Nigga, why the fuck did you throw up that?" They was in there asking me all type of questions. Like, "Is that a gang sign?"
Oh, damn.
All type of shit, and I was like, "It was just this." And we laugh about it to this day because it's fucking funny. Like,
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yeah, that.
But the cops are tripping on that. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, they was. I mean, this is Ohio, nigga.
Nigga said, "Them gang signs you throwing up before you well on the way out."
He was like, man, it's like I was sitting there trying to tell him like I don't know what the fuck he's doing. You know, I don't know what the fuck that is. Because all Willie was doing was be like, man, I'm gonna call your brother. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's some shit where, you know, I got shot and people got killed next to me, and you know what I'm saying, I don't want to laugh about that.
No,
I might still be on some shit.
I feel you, but wouldn't you? All right, if you just went through a traumatic experience, like when you try to stay off social media, like when you just
That's the third
Netflix
part.
it out.
That's
like,
her career is based on her social media presence. If she didn't have all them goddamn twerking videos, no, seriously, if she didn't have all those motherfucking twerking videos and her and her friends doing.
But we understand that because we don't want nobody to get shot. We don't wish nobody to get shot. So we understand she just got shot. We understand if she takes a break from social media.
Well, she can't take. Well, that's what I'm trying.
She don't want to fall off. I understand that, but all right. Well, I guess I would say why highlight only the negative stuff people are saying. There's a lot of people up in arms that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, comfort her.
Especially if one of them girls is supposed to be your friends.
Nah, this is just Dre's a random model. I mean, she's just a popular model. I don't think she's friends with Meg. Meg just made the post like, "Stupid bitch, that shit ain't funny." Like, why is that the only thing you watching? Why is that what you bringing light to?
And we all know, man.
So now Dre did these two apologies, and now it's all over everywhere. But I don't know.
Niggas got to keep holding rappers to their lyrics.
But I mean, being me, the fucking nobody I am, I don't know her like that, and it's like.
So you believe the lyrics?
I mean, I ain't saying that. I just know she was just, you know what I'm saying, be on some wild shit. But I mean, from what she rapped, that's all I can gather from her. That's all I know from her.
Here's my assumption, and this is just me.
Mm-hmm.
Although she raps about being a lady pimp, and she don't give a fuck about a nigga and this, that, and the third, and she this, that, and the third. Mm-hmm. She really wants a relation, like when she was dating Moneybagg Yo and shit. Mm-hmm. And all that, she wants to be with somebody.
Yeah, she was trying to do like cute stuff on live.
That's what I'm saying. She likes to be, even though Snoop talked about all the crazy shit he used to talk about. Snoop was a married man with kids.
Yeah,
You know, but he still be talking about, you know, some pimp shit. I'll smack a bitch or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's entertainment. It's like it's wrestling, and all that. Because nowadays, well, not nowadays. It's always been like that. But when somebody raps about certain things, when you see them, you want to, you know, you want to see that. I want to see that gang shit you was talking about. Like,
but I thought that's what people do. They try to hold you to your thing. That's just why with old Tekashi, like they was like, you don't be on none of that. But I mean, it's all good.
You know, what's the dude's name from Joe Budden podcast? Maul.
Maul, yeah.
Maul's like, nigga, I was in the club and Styles P was in there. You're not supposed to smoke weed in the club. You're not supposed to smoke in the club at all. And I was standing behind Styles P. This nigga lit up a whole blunt. And he said security came up to him and like pressed him. He was like at that moment, how Styles P reacted to that situation was going to dictate if I listened to him anymore. Like if he had bitched up and folded, like
yeah.
But he in true Styles P fashion, he's like, bitch, do you know who I am?
See?
Styles P, nigga.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
And continue to smoke his blunt. Security was like, you know what?
See, that's what I'm saying.
I don't even give a fuck that much.
Shout out Joe Budden. Won't mean to bring up Joe Budden podcast so much, but hey, you know what they said? They said they need some Atlanta affiliates. This is the Atlanta podcast, Joe Budden podcast. So if y'all want to fuck with the kids.
Yeah, but
But that makes sense on some real shit. On just saying like rappers holding up to what they talk about. One thing I had listened to Pastor Troy being interviewed a couple years ago.
Okay.
On 107.9. And he was pretty much saying on the radio, telling people he was like the difference between the music now and the rap game now and how it was back when he was rapping and other rappers coming up.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't being held accountable for what the fuck they talking about. He was like, when you said you do X, Y, and Z or this and that, most times like that's who you was. Or if you did, you know, saying nigga step to you, you was fault about what. But at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't just rap about it and then get away with it if you just weren't really doing it.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Niggas called you out on your shit.
They held you more accountable about it.
Exactly.
Even if that wasn't the case, if you don't have that element, you have good security.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Don't try to be the nigga that wants to keep it real in the hood and show up by yourself. Talking about all this gangster shit. Like I was watching Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
The TV show.
You remember when Paperboy was walking down he was walking home, some niggas, oh, you Paperboy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So like you just walked over here, huh? Like you ain't got no car. And at that moment, your hood instincts pops in like, oh, these niggas are about to rob me.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. Nigga up the strap, you know, they snatched the chain and, you know, whooped on him a little bit. But that's the realization that like, man, this keeping it real shit, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, it's a line.
These niggas might like you, but at the same time, nigga, you out here shining. We in the back road because this is by where your baby mom is.
Okay.
It was at the Crystals.
Oh wow.
And, well, he walked past Crystals, went down like that road that was like nothing on and shit. And it was like it was cool when they first met and they figured out like, oh shit, you ain't got no car or nothing. You just by yourself. Yeah, and we like you, but. Like that chain too.
Run that check, run that money, nigga.
It was about to kill him too if he ain't struggle.
Hey, yeah, that's the little baby said that shit in his raps too. That's Atlanta niggas.
Yeah, well, shit. At the end of the day, it's like rap is entertainment. So you basically gotta. I guess you don't have to do everything that you rap about because it goes like movies are entertainment, and there's writers for movies. Like if you write a horror film or some crazy shit, you don't think that dude gonna do that shit in real life. I mean.
I will
maybe
say
it's something he thought about, you knows, but it's all entertainment in the day. But when it comes to rap, it's different though. Like you want people to kind of mirror what they live in to what they rap.
Rap is the only genre of music where violence is encouraged and expected to be followed up on. Right. So if you're a gangster rapper and somebody disses you in the song, you know. People expect some type of rebuttal, right?
Some type of retaliation.
Some type of get back. So I'd be thinking sometimes people just be responding just because they feel like they have to respond, not necessarily like they want to respond. Like, I gotta say someone will look soft. It's just like when you grow up as a kid, you know, there's certain things you just can't let fly. You know what I'm saying? There's certain phrases you can't let come out of another kid's mouth. We can joke and shit talk all day, but don't talk about my mom.
Fuck you up. Yeah, back in the day, you know talk about my mom.
You might get one of your mama joke in, and then there's that one where everybody starts laughing, and you ain't got no comeback. You're like, you still off on them because you feel it's not. If it was just you two by yourself, it may not have went that far. But since there's so many people around, you don't want to look like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to look soft, so you fire off. On some people that you probably shouldn't even be fighting. Like I shouldn't be fighting this nigga.
Art imitates life at the end of the day.
Yeah.
In any aspect. And rap is a form of art. Form of, you know, music in itself is a form of art. Movies is a form of art. Stories and stuff like that. So half the time when you say like they don't act it out or it can't be done, half the time it's either been done or because they don't want to act up on it is the reason why they're writing it, because they're having those thoughts and don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So that's their way of getting it out. To some people, the art can be so sick or whatever like that in the sense of, you know what I'm saying, that person being crazy, but at the end of the day, it ends up being a good piece of work, but that could be therapy for that person, therapeutic. You never know about you know what I'm saying, a director or a writer, you never know the full story of that film or that song, where it derived from, you know what I'm saying? Have a whole lot of meaning to it or anything aspect. So yeah, but
And that's also the other side of the beauty of it. From me looking at your art, I can perceive it the way I perceive it, and then the other person they perceive it the way they perceive it. But
that's why I like gangster shit. I do like gangster songs. I don't like unnecessary shit. When they're talking about they're gonna shoot the club up
or shoot your grandma and shit like that.
Yeah, that's. But it depends on how you say it. If you say it in a way that I believe, you know what I'm saying, I would be like, okay, I get it. Yeah. Some niggas will pull up to your mom's house and blow that shit up.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, I mean, yeah, but that just goes with the other thing. You don't want to glorify it to where because they're making these young niggas wild out here, bro.
It's different. It's different when it's actually your life. If you're trying to give them say like there's some people I hear the music, and if I went like to hang out with them, I know what to expect because I can hear it. But like with some people, like you hear them talk about some shit. And it's like old boy that went to jail and snitched on everybody. You listen to his music and you're like, it don't sound right. It don't sound. And then when I see you, like nigga, like the dude who went on the run, the TK dude.
TK, yeah.
When I heard his music, he sound like a young wild nigga. You sound like he doesn't look like it, but when you listen to his music, like you sound like. Yeah, you sound like one of them little niggas that's want to pop on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because your aggression and how honest you are about the situation. Yeah, like,
how honest you are about it.
Because who else is dumb enough to make a song about killing somebody and being on the run from it, right?
Yeah, and actually being on the run from it. But that brought more of the gimmick to the song too. Oh, this nigga was actually on the run shooting a video.
But you wild for doing that. Like there's no OGs around.
But that's another reason why.
That's a bad move.
Yeah, I mean.
You should be making love songs.
What's that rapper that did that?
TK.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was what? He a young nigga. Wasn't he like 16, 18?
Yeah. Texas a little. I think he was.
Oh, you talking about that nigga a couple years ago? You talking about that nigga about a year ago or some shit?
They robbed a nigga at Chick-fil-A, and it didn't go well.
Yeah. Well, shit. Before we get into picks, I got this shit. Let's entertain it. You know what I'm saying? or entertain what we're about to talk about. Which we're gonna do that anyway, right? But
y'all niggas ain't got no choice.
Yeah, I got no choice. All right, so what we was talking about last time with the reparations and shit, I just wanted to ask y'all if there was something passed for reparations, what would be an acceptable amount for y'all?
Can I
individually? I would say not whole as a whole, but for each individual like descendant of somebody who was enslaved.
I forgot about this, but when you remember last time we said some dude says it's gonna cost $4 quadrillion.
Yeah, it was like, yeah.
I did the math because I have time.
I have time.
So in America, there's probably 100 million black people. That's being generous. Okay. It's probably less than that, right? If we were all given a piece of that $4 quadrillion, we'd all get $4 million. 100 million black people, all of them get $4 million.
Get $4 million.
Get $4 million. Everybody
so
gets $4 million.
I ain't gonna say if I would take that.
I'm saying, but think about what that would do. Think everybody in this house, man, woman, and child, except for one, sadly.
Nobody knows that inside joke. Yeah, maybe they do. Go ahead.
It's getting $4 million. You getting $4 million. You getting $4 million.
You get $4 million. You get $4 million.
But that's how outlandish it is when he said. Because when I first did it was $40 million. And I looked at it and I think I did 40 quadrillion. But 4 quadrillion divided by 100 million is 4 million. And if there's 80 million, everybody gets 5 million. You know what I'm saying?
Even still though, like
I just feel like there would be a catch with that. Like it's just gonna make that 4 million, 5 million, just like it's gonna make that money like real money.
Yeah, it's gonna be a catch. Hell yeah, it's gonna be a catch. Oh. The fuck be?
Oh, we gonna tax the shit out.
They gonna enslave
us. We gonna tax the shit out of that 4 million. No. So everybody really gonna get about 1 point something million.
But even still, that's something. Yeah. That's something like one thing. I always been a go getter. You know what I'm saying? So like. For me, if some shit like that happen, bet, let's run it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the type of person, I'm going to be grateful for whatever you give me and this and that, and I'm about to run with it, do it the best I can to make it more at the end of the day.
I guess my thing is this. If you want to give out $4 quadrillion and give every black person in jail and out of jail, $4 million. Right? There's some more simpler shit you can do.
More simpler shit.
It's some simpler shit. You can go to Detroit. Go to Detroit and all these decrepit cities that have fucked up areas of blocks of nothing and build houses. Provide affordable homes, provide job opportunities.
Yeah. Give an opportunity, exactly.
That's
Make
what I'm
it
saying. Put rec centers in every urban city in America. You can spend way less money by just providing simple things for the community that we should have.
Ooh.
But we would take the bread though.
Matter of fact, I want to speak on what you just said. I had read something the other day. I guess they call them the bottle boys, but your little homies that be on the exit corners hustling water and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Apparently, the city is about to get rid of them, telling them they can't be out there hustling.
Because of COVID?
No, not because of COVID, because some be causing issues in the streets or whatever like that. I guess
territory shit.
There's been part of that I heard or what I read rather. There's been,
turf.
you know what I'm saying, some people shooting, some people being rude to the cars, throwing whatever. You know what I'm saying?
People too, because there's a lot of grown homeless people out there with kids, like on the same corner, which causes unusual arguments.
Because I used to see both of them out there. I see the dude standing there, but then I see the kids working.
You trying to get free money. We out here with trying to give these motherfuckers something for money.
Right.
But you mad at us because you're not getting your bread.
So
yeah.
So
I can see the conundrum there.
They trying to get rid of them pretty much and say, they don't need to be out here. And now mind you, I haven't seen nothing on the news. I don't watch the news, but just from reading it, I expected, of course, these are urban city children. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it might be some fights. It might be some shooting, whatever is possible, but they could be doing worse out here. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want them out here, at least find a better solution, guide them in the way till they could be doing something else. Teach them something else. You know what I'm saying? But don't just get them don't just say, hey, they got to stop doing this, and then expect them to just figure it out on their own. Like on some real, this is a little hustle they got. Yeah. So teach them how to, matter of fact, set up a little tent over here where it be more professional, you know what I'm saying, and try to sell some water or go to, you know what I'm saying, like try to lease. I say personally, when I come up on the exit, especially if it's a red light, I see some moment they come, I give them $4, $3. I fuck with them, you know what I'm saying? Go get your whole other pack of water, whatever. But then if I see like they pants sagging and this and that, I be like, hey, look, man, put your pants up, man. I said, because at the end of the day, nobody want to see you doing business like that. Nobody want to see your drawers, little man.
Damn, stop and holler at them. Yeah.
No, I just try to give them some wisdom and some guidance, because who else out here doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like what you doing, exactly.
Beat your ass and shit.
And what you doing is a good thing. So no, you know what I'm saying? No, you ain't got to necessarily push them off the street. If you see them having territory issues, hey, why can't we do this?
I know what they need though. You're right, man.
I got a couple solutions and one gripe. My one gripe with them boys in the water is motherfuckers clean up after yourself. Quit leaving them carts full of Publix water and shit, whatever.
The plastic.
They sometimes just be a whole thing of water just sitting there because they're like, fuck it, we just gonna go to the crib. We done made our money. Clean up after yourself, man.
Hell no.
That's probably part of the problem. They probably see a whole bunch of
right.
You got to clean up after yourself, man.
Right.
The second thing is, I think they should have some type of parental supervision, because T.I. said something one time that made sense. He was like, he was in the hood, and a bunch of young kids come running to his car just asking for money, and he was like, I don't want to get, like, I really don't want to give y'all no money, and you shouldn't be running up on grown ass men asking them for money. Because you never get nothing for free from nobody. Yeah. So you might get $20 from this guy or something, and he might expect something from you. Whatever it is. And hopefully, it's not like that. But you hear the stories of kids getting abducted.
Yeah, and that's even more crazy.
It's as easy as being like, here's $50, get in the car and ride with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some kids aren't raised to know.
Don't get in the car.
You're supposed to sprint and be like stranger danger or some shit.
Yeah.
I need an adult.
Yeah. You're right about that.
So I think there needs to be some type of an adult. Like, even when them kids out there, with the football helmets and shit, trying to get like donations and shit like that. There's always adults out there.
It should be a parent close by or something.
Be somebody else.
Yeah.
Because this is Atlanta.
Nah, most definitely though.
Not just Atlanta, it's just a whole new thing now, because human trafficking is serious. Not just on every level, from male, female. Human trafficking is legit. You know what I'm saying? To it's being shown and done through corporate or not even just through online, like Wayfair. You heard of Wayfair?
Yeah, I heard about that crazy shit.
Yeah,
I was kind of scared to bring it up, but
nah, that's legit. Nah, like my baby mom was telling, my baby mom was even just giving me a little information about it, and when you really think about it, it's crazy. Like,
but no, it is crazy, and it definitely needs to be awareness drawn to that. But they said Wayfair said that they have one of the type of sites like Amazon where anybody can go on there and sell the shit.
Right.
So they shut it down after it was,
brought out. So what exactly? So
but it's rough though. It's like you gotta monitor your whole site.
I watched a YouTube video about how much things on the black market cost, right? Mm-hmm. And it breaks it all the way down. Like I think a human ear is like $3.
Damn.
I think a foot's probably like $200.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's rough.
You know what I'm saying? Like these are the things that sell online. You have to think about how many people go on dates with somebody and they go home with them thinking, oh shit, I'm finna get some ass, and then either you don't wake up or you wake up and you're like, so both of my feet are gone.
Or you wake up and you can't move because they about to goddamn.
Yeah, I seen that on Black Mirror. That shit rough.
You in a bath of ice, and they come in there like, yeah, I had a great time, but I'm gonna go ahead and take your hands and your nose and your ears, and then I'm gonna take your organs. That's why I took myself off being an organ donor, because I heard that when you're an organ donor,
they'll just go ahead and get you out of there.
Sometimes if you're close to death, they just go ahead and be like, well, fuck it, just let him go. So
get you out of there.
This man has a rare blood type, and he has a perfect heart for this person who has $1 million. Over here, it's all about the money. So we can take this nigga out, get this millionaire his heart.
Yeah, I made that mistake when I first got my license, did organ donor, but never
you think
again.
You're doing something good.
I'm an organ donor only because my cousin passed away from a kidney issue and stuff. But this is neither here nor there. But
see, that's just more corrupt stuff on the inside.
You can make that decision on your bed though.
Oh, sure.
So if you're in a condition where you're like, okay, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, okay. You don't got to be on your license though.
No, you can tell me, and y'all can use my organs and shit.
Touche.
So you can sign a little waivers, or if you got like terminal cancer and you know you're finna die. Hey.
So, did y'all ever see that video where it was this monkey on like a motorcycle? He was trying to snatch up this little kid. It was like in India or something like that. See that. And people make little comedic videos with it or voiceovers and shit, right?
Yeah.
All right, coming to find out for real, that monkey had a rope tied to his neck or to his body or whatever. So when it was on a motorcycle, it fell off on purpose. They had a rope to it. It was supposed to snatch the child, and it was gonna bring a child with it. And the rope, whoever's at the end of the rope is a person. Exactly. But anywho, it couldn't get the child. I had.
Wow,
man! I seen a monkey on a motorcycle flat out take somebody out. Like it was on it, and it jumped off and shoved the bike into somebody. And
they're trying for that shit. People trying.
It ran off. It's like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, man. It's so many
real shit.
And so one thing I want to say before we come to a close and do picks and so forth, like all this stuff that's going on in the media. Black Lives Matter, the COVID, presidential elections, all these things. Yeah, it's a lot more stuff that's important going on, like this human sex trafficking and child pedophilia that's going on, that's not being looked at, being expounded on, people being charged or anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's going on. Like Atlanta is the biggest airport hub, period. You know what I'm saying? One of the major
it's the busiest airport in the world.
Thank you. Yeah. You know how much stuff happened over there from that airport and so forth?
You can get to any country from Atlanta. Damn near.
Any country comes there too. So like when I tell you that trafficking is serious out here, and you gotta watch out for your kids and your loved ones
at the job.
For real, you do.
You know, at the job. We got to take classes on that shit. Because there'll be some times where you would go do something, and deep down inside you, it's like you feel like something's wrong. Mm-hmm. That's a hard position to be in when you're like, you see somebody in there, and you see like a child or a person, they look visually unhappy. You don't know why, but they won't say a word. Mm-hmm. They won't move or muscle. right? And the other person's talking to you regularly. You sitting there and they're making eye contact with you, but not. They're really gonna like.
They can't speak. They won't say nothing. They can't
They'll
speak.
look at you outside. There's been some situations where I'm called the powers that be in my job. Like, hey man, I need to wash this room because that didn't look right.
Yeah. So you snitch? No, I'm just playing.
Hey, if it comes, I'm saying, but if it comes, I didn't tell the police. Well, I told people.
Wait, tell me. Go ahead.
At the same time, though, think about it.
I'm with you on that.
If this was your child or family member,
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on
that. Because that whole world, like you hear about the containers coming off of ships with 18 dead women in them.
Man,
because they just left them in there.
See, that shit rough. I ain't hear about that.
Expound on what you just said. Where we used to work at together, I literally had to walk a woman outside, like escort her away from who she was with because she said, "Help me."
Damn.
Like I was serving in a restaurant.
They kind of mouth it to you.
Right, exactly.
You might write it on a piece of paper.
I was ordering drinks. There was her dude, the men she were with, they were ordering drinks. I think they even ordered a drink for her. And they turned their back because they was already about drunk enough, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But she was just like, she said, I need you to walk me out. Like,
oh, man.
I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, with no instant, I went and put my shit down and just, hey, I'll be right back. And you know what I'm saying? And that's crazy because working in the hospitality industry in the hotels, that's the type of shit that you really come across. You see all these bad women and you think X blah 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 blah. Some half of them, not gonna say half of them. Some working, but some of them are also there, not at their will,
man.
Plus,
or longer than their will.
This is sick people in general.
Yeah, there's some crazy people out here, man.
So sometimes I would, if I really felt uncomfortable, I would do what you're supposed to do, and that's talk to everybody in the room. So after I talk to that person, I'll be like, so how are you today? Yeah. Right? And I'm gauging, like, this is your opportunity to give me something. Right. Like, say something. You know what I'm saying? It was wild. I've been to a room where a chick had her shit was cracked. Like, her whole shit was cracked. Bruh. And we was talking, I'm sitting there like, maybe she got hit by a horse or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And someone said, she was like, I don't want to answer that because I might get hit with a hammer. And I was like, fuck.
Damn.
I was like, fuck, man. I was like, man, because it looks like you just got hit
with the hammer.
Yeah, like, that's exactly. I mean, like whatever that looks like. I mean, it looks
she
like
said it pretty much.
Man, she was sitting there laughing, but I was looking at her like, man, give me the word, man.
She was laughing,
but it's one of them laughs where it's like,
it's a cry. It's a cry out.
It's an uncomfortable.
Oh man,
I can't cry right now.
Like so I'm
gonna laugh.
That's some cynical shit.
And because that person probably right there, I gotta laugh about it. Ha ha.
That dude was sitting there looking like.
Yeah, man. That shit ain't no joke.
Yeah, that's rough, man. Y'all brought me to a dark place, man. We gotta live this back up.
So with that being said, protect your kids, man. Protect your kids. Protect your wife. It's small things you think about sometimes. It's like nah. But for real, like you gotta protect them in the best way you can.
My mom used to let me go in the grocery store when I was like 7 by myself to go get like milk and shit or whatever. That's just like to learn how to shop. Whatever. Yeah. But you could kind of do that back then a little bit.
Oh yeah, back then it was different.
You can't do that shit now.
She would go outside too early. You know what I'm saying? She would still be parked in the emergency lane, so she could see everybody coming out. But even still, somebody really wanted to take my ass. They just don't go out the back door. Right. Yeah. But like nowadays, you can't send your kids to the bathroom by themselves. You can't do that shit. And don't do that shit. It's like the worst thing you can do. If your kid is 10 years and under, you gotta go in the bathroom with them. I be seeing people do that. I'm like, man.
Sure enough. I'm gonna say this.
I hate that.
Now that you mentioned that, now I'm gonna mention that because I agree and disagree at the same time. This is about me and my kid's mother. My oldest is 10 actually, and my youngest is 7. 2 girls and a boy.
That nigga's 10.
Yeah, she hit 10 back in June, actually last month.
Oh, so son was 10.
No, son is 8 years old. So 7, 8, and 10 is the ages. And so, long story short, I be out with them. You know what I'm saying? If their mama ain't there, And so with me being daddy, and I feel like my 10-year-old, you a big girl, you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily need to be in the stall with you.
But I'm right there.
Yeah.
Right. So
I'm
what
right
I
the
do,
fuck there.
so how I do actually, when it comes to the females, my daughter's going to the bathroom, I will open the door, check to see if there's anybody in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? If ain't no females and nobody in the bathroom, cool. Y'all go ahead right away, you know what I'm saying? Go do what you gotta do. Okay. And I'll just sit outside and wait until they come out, and me and my son or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We handle our business later, or if I allow my son to go in, I wait. I allow my son to go in. I do the same thing. Check the bathroom. All right, son, go ahead. But I got both eyes on the bathroom on who's going in there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody in there, so y'all can go in there and I'm watching.
Yeah, and it's really whatever comfortable way you comfortable.
So
with
I
doing
do agree
it.
with that, but not as serious though, because you got pedophiles, especially now that they're doing that whole non-transgender thing with the bathrooms. Like,
oh yeah,
I claim as I'm a male, but I claim as a female, so I'm finna go in this female bathroom. Nah, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? So that's real shit that you say that for you, especially for you not having no kids, bro.
I will ask y'all this though: how many of y'all had to go to the bathroom with y'all mom back in the day? She took you in the bathroom.
I don't remember none of those times.
I remember that shit. She used to take me in the bathroom. I'd be in the bathroom, just girl walking. I'm just.
It's been once. It's been once.
I think my mom would take us home, but
she had me wait.
I don't have no memory of that.
You know, women. You know, the women always got like a little couch or a chair in the bathroom.
They do have
so my mom,
nice bathroom.
So my mom, she would go in the stall to go use the bathroom. So yeah, I had to sit there, but I had to like face the wall too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what are they gonna do?
I mean, of course,
there's no urinals.
No, it's not. But that's just what my mama told me to do. That's just what my mama told me to do.
It'd just be weird.
On the stall.
I'll be in there and be like, hey, little boy, I'm just like, I'm not supposed to be in here.
See, I don't got no memory of that, man. I swear.
I remember being at the mall, and my mom was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Come here. And she went, because you're not gonna leave me out there.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you gotta go to the bathroom.
Right.
It's not. This isn't. This is like a 3-4 minute venture real quick. I gotta knock the shit out.
I feel you. So yeah, sometimes when you gotta pee, you gotta pee. But yeah, man, shit. I guess we'll get into picks, man. It was Chap's picks last week.
Sure enough.
Do you remember your banger of the week?
Yes, my banger of the week was Lil Baby, Emotionally Scarred.
There we go, man. See how you.
And I'm gonna be 100. I just started listening to Lil Baby when I heard that not everybody's perfect. It's bigger than black and white.
Bigger than black and white.
I heard that and I was like, okay, Lil Baby do spit. So I had that. Bigger picture. That excuse me.
Picture, yeah.
And then so I went and listened to the My Turn Deluxe joint, you know, and I wrote that to that whole album. I was like, okay, Lil Baby,
yeah,
all right.
No, that was straight, man.
The thing, man, that nigga used to be around the way where I used to live, selling drugs and shit. Him and them boys. Remember we used to go to remember Mr. Lee and shit, but like even when I was walking like to where like that little corner store that sold wings and shit, right there, them boys used to be out there. That good gas.
He looked familiar.
That's crazy, man.
I don't remember him. Like I knew him or some shit, but where he was trapping at, I had to walk through there all the time.
And this is what on the west side when you was West End.
This is the West End, like right next to
yeah, he the truth out there, man. I give him a prop, man.
I like them all Red Air Force One for some reason.
But yeah, man, I felt this, man. I ain't gonna say I'm necessarily emotionally scarred, but when it comes to like just being an emotional person and shit like that, and you know. I felt this. I felt this joint.
Well, there's a big thing about people not being like emotional, like you know, like I had you know, because we was talking about crying, and when I was like 12 or something like that, I had gained a lot of weight and shit, and you know, I was at school where niggas I went from being like thin as fuck to being fat, like no titties and titties in the summer. So when I came back, everybody that hadn't seen me all summer was like, Aaron, nigga, what the fuck happened? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm in class, and there's some kids, you know, making fun of me.
Bullies.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know how, like, they were like, I wouldn't say they were like older, but it was like, you know, it was like 2 or 3 of them. I was like, I'm not going to sit here and fight all 3 of these niggas. But the only way I could react to it was crying. And I felt like, you know, I felt like a bitch about it. Like, when I was riding home, like, never again. I'm sitting in the back seat, my mom's car, you know what I'm saying? She was like, what's wrong with you? Nothing.
Nothing.
Like, I'm swinging on the niggas next time. But you can't. It's hard for you to be a man his age and tell somebody like, "Hey, man, you know, what I'm saying, I don't feel confident in myself right now, or I don't feel like, or I feel like I'm, you know, admitting that you have shortcomings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think my girl loves me or something. Or
he got a scar on his face, don't he?
Yeah.
I think that's CGI.
You think so?
I was gonna say because I don't never remember seeing no
No.
scar on his
I
face
don't
like
remember
that.
saying because he's emotionally scarred. I think that's where he got that from.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to look at his pictures because I don't.
No, I don't remember seeing no scar like that.
No, he ain't. You can look right there.
Yeah,
It's all one
he
there.
ain't no damn scar.
That's just for that.
Oh, that's why he holding it. What's it called?
Yeah.
See his scar.
See, you look at his face right there.
I don't know what any of this has to do. Oh, because he's the GOAT now or something.
But he said he would never call
He
himself
put
the
this out
GOAT.
before they started calling him the GOAT, didn't it?
But they say he's getting real attention from like, as far as like, as one of our friends would say, he's about to get put in the Illuminati. But they're trying to like, you know, like they think Lil Baby's next. Like next. Like
Well, yeah, he pretty much etched in the game.
Like he'll be a T.I. type dude.
Yeah, because when he came out with that's my dog show.
I didn't even know that was him until after listening to this.
I can't say that. I would think he would have made it to the
hit him
plateau
2
he
in a
had
row.
today. But that's what's up. Hey, much
Lil
respect.
Baby wouldn't be around
respect,
if
though.
it wasn't for Young Thug, and Young Thug wouldn't be around if it wasn't for Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane
Young Thug put Uzi on too.
Yeah, Lil Uzi Vert.
On that intro he did. No, I'm not. What he said? No, I'm not Jordan, but I am the GOAT. Dominate way like a boat.
No,
On
there
one
you go.
what's it called? One of Young Thug's intros.
I'm telling you, Gucci Mane, even though he had, you know, questionable career decision.
No, yeah, I mean that's why Gucci Mane went on that tour when he got Gucci Mane and Friends, or he made an album called My Children or something.
Yeah,
shit.
all my
We
children.
said a lot of them boys is turning their back on.
Well, yeah, because I said, I mean, I wouldn't like niggas don't be coming out to all my children and shit. I pay homage and shit, but damn. But yeah, you know.
Nobody likes to be called somebody's son.
But yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
no.
saying. But
You don't son me, nigga. Fuck you.
yeah, on something. I mean,
I know my daddy,
you
nigga.
made it more like a partnership type of thing. But yeah. All right, you remember your fucking great game of the week?
Great game of the week is gonna be more to come back.
Now you
More to
remember
come.
all your shit. Everybody don't be remembering that shit. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm new to this shit. You feel me? Nah, it's not. I'm simple. That's why I remember it. But yeah, more to come. I don't play too many video games, but I just got me an Xbox One S recently, and just growing up.
You see him as $150, like shit.
Nah,
Go ahead, go and get that. Need something to do at home.
Hey, that's the only time I got consoles when I was young. People would see my house that I lived in and be like, oh, this nigga's rich or some shit. I'm like, nah, nigga, when's the last time y'all seen me in J's?
right.
I get all my clothes from Schottenstein's, which is
Consignment type stuff.
It just happened your
it's
dad
like
was an
Value
architect.
City,
Yeah,
which is like TJ Maxx. I
know.
got all my clothes from
and it's funny you
Yeah.
said Value City. I didn't know people
Niggas-
know about Value City.
That's what I'm saying. When it's called Schottenstein's in Ohio. It's called Value. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
But niggas would be like, see me at school, be like, hey, you know, I wasn't dirty or nothing like that. But I had basic clothes. I had to go to school with uniform and shit because of like gangs and shit. But we used to have like a dress down day, like every other Friday, where you could wear what you wanted to wear to school. And I'd be coming to school, I'd be like, I was alright. I kept a clean cut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there be niggas in there got the new J's, got the new FUBU shirt, and shit like that. Your outfit cost $300. I'm like,
Yeah.
my parents never buy me that shit.
See, I was kind of in the middle of that, but yeah.
But like people like come over my house and be like, it'd be like 1996, 97. I have like a Super Nintendo.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, you ain't got the 64 or a PlayStation. Who's gonna buy that?
Right.
Go ask my mom for that shit right now.
Right.
You're not getting it.
I get that shit.
My cousins had, both the niggas had the same system in the same house.
Yeah.
And it fucking threw me for a loop. I was like, so I went to, you know my cousin. I went to his room and he had like the PlayStation 64. We sitting there playing the shit and whatever. And his little brother was like, shit, man, we got this new game we'll play. So I went to his room. I was like, you got the same system?
Room hopping.
Like, how the fuck does that, like, that would never happen. Like, I didn't get the 64 to, like, it had to be, like, 98 or 99. Some shit like that.
See what me, because I was a little brother, and I had an older brother. See, whatever he got, I would just have to play with him. But see, he had the Sega. I would just have to play whatever
all
he
the new
got.
shit.
And he had, like, dictatorship over it. I wish my mom would have been like, "This is y'all's, both of y'all's." But she was like,
That's what
she was buying it for. I mean, it's okay. She did her thing because my mom, you know, she did her thing. It wasn't no reason to buy it too. You know what? When the handheld Game Gears was out, the Sega little handheld Segas, she bought 2 of those. It was 2 blue ones. She bought one for me, bought one for Ryan. So
that shit's not fucking happening.
But I'm just saying, no. My mom used lightweight spoilers. That's why I say we was kind of in the middle of that. Like,
it's about how you raise your kids. Well, that's just what I'm saying.
She taught me how to go out and get it. You got to go get it. But it was kind of like, you know, she kind of like, she spoiled it. She spoiled it.
My mom
She's still kind of spoiled it today, but
I stayed in trouble too much. I ain't seen no video games since
I stayed in trouble too much.
The video game I had was the PlayStation. Before it was a PS1 and all that, I had the original PlayStation. After that shit, I ain't see another video game until I went to the military and bought me a PS3. Goddamn.
It wasn't. They didn't call it PS1 until PS2 came out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had the original PlayStation. That's what I was saying.
They didn't refer to it as
PS.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, true
until
that.
PS2.
But that was the first system I got.
Right.
The first system my mama bought me was PS1, PlayStation 1. That's when I got my own system or whatever. But actually it was a Sega CD first, and I was like, "Mama, don't nobody got this."
And I still got that PlayStation to this day.
She took it back and got the PS1.
It was this bad. The Nintendo 64 had been out so long. Most of the games I had wanted, I had beat it in that friend's house.
Well, but see, I was there too though, because we through a period of time she wasn't buying games because Ryan wasn't interested anymore. But I wasn't saying nothing either. But like I was playing games at my friend's house and stuff, and going to boys and girls. I was more of an outside kid anyway.
By the time
I was an outside kid.
By the time I had Bond at the crib, I was an assassin, son.
Assassin.
My brother had came over. I was like, "Go ahead and sit down, man. Let me show you something."
No, I was outside, bro.
But
I was true for Twisted Metal too.
Twisted Metal was a weird game. Yeah, it was good.
No, it was a death game. But all right, your baddie of the week. You remember her?
Baddie of the week. I think I forgot who I said.
Dang, this was gonna be the first
So
week.
now
Somebody
later?
remember it? Nah,
I ain't say that. Who did I say?
No, I gotta be like a. You know,
Hold on, wait.
It's Pinky Cole.
I did say
got it
Pinky.
all right.
That's right. I did say Pinky Cole. I say Pinky Cole from
the
Slutty
actual-
Vegan.
The Slutty Vegan.
She the owner of Slutty Vegan.
Okay,
and I
yeah.
say she my baddie of
Because
the
I've been saying I heard of a restaurant called that. But at first I thought you was calling her a Slutty Vegan.
No.
Slutty Vegan is probably. Well, it definitely.
They be getting that bread.
It's a black on.
It's the most popular restaurant in Atlanta.
That line be like
Hands-
Central Station.
Hands down.
Yeah.
It's worse than Central Station. That shit.
It's worse than Central
No,
Station.
that should be.
They ain't got a cut line. That's why.
It'd be 2 blocks.
She did
I
this
see
shit
that
You'll be
off.
in line. You'll be in
sometimes.
line for 4 or 5
She
hours.
did that based off marketing. Off the name Slutty Vegan in itself. I tell you the name of the sandwiches and all of that. Menage a trois.
Oh, okay.
A one night stand.
Some people like that shit.
That's the name of the burger. She named it off of sexual
She the truth,
stuff.
man.
But she beautiful as fuck.
What her name is again?
At Pinky Cole.
Okay.
Follow
Pinky Cole.
at Slutty Vegan or at Pinky_Cole
That was
or
up,
something
man.
like
She's
that.
She's like 30-year-old fine.
Yeah,
What
no,
I'm
she
saying?
is. She 32. Hell
Have-
yeah. Who would want a baddie? Like I want
fine.
somebody who want that shit.
I'm
Goddamn.
30-year-old fine.
Have you eaten it before?
Oh hell yeah, it's good.
I'm not vegan, so I ain't
It's a
there.
worth.
Oh, see, I'm gonna tell you what I do. I don't eat it. I don't eat it now. I'm just gonna be 100 because she using Impossible meat. I'm not a fan of Impossible meat. I use Beyond Burger better, more so. But
Beyond Burger.
long story short, yes. When you follow the Slutty Vegan app, she tell you where she go pop up with the truck or whatever because she got the food truck still and the restaurant. I don't know the restaurant. That should be too long.
What's that shit called?
Over in the West End.
Yeah, well,
Over on
it's
Ralph
like,
David Abernathy is where
like,
shit is at.
Yeah, close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
But,
whenever nothing turned to Cascade, kind of.
Actually before Cascade, but yeah.
Yeah, I know where. I used to got there's this barbershop right next to it. I got my
Yeah,
haircut with
a little, yeah. And so, but nah, I'd always go if I catch it and I know she gonna be somewhere early. Like the last time I went, I saw it that she's gonna be at this apartment complex in Marietta where I used to work at. And so I went up there around. I think I had to wait for an hour. Because I got there before the van got there, so I just was there chilling, and then so when she got there, and when it wasn't even her, but when the truck got there and they started doing the meals, I probably only had to wait like 15-20 minutes after, you know what I'm saying? So I just took you. I didn't have to wait that long. I could have went there even later, but I just wanted to make sure I got my little spot. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't feel like waiting in the back of the line.
I
guess what my question is. I've worked in a lot of
the
food,
sauce is good.
Food places. I heard the fries are good too. I work in a lot of food places, and I don't see how you get that backed up with burgers. It'd be different if you're serving ribs or something that's like harder to cook.
because of the ingredients, I guess.
It's
and
not.
It's just a food truck. You gotta.
What's the complication of burger ingredients?
Why the fuck she can't just keep it going?
Why can't you have fucking 20 burgers? You know there's a line of a bunch of people outside. Put 40 burgers.
Oh, that's the thing. She makes them fresh though. She makes them fresh for everybody.
That is fresh. I just
They
made
fresh,
it. I just
like,
made it 10 minutes ago.
I mean, yeah. I guess and
it's not even real. You want fresh fake beef.
Hey, teach his own. But the thing.
So you saying it should be fast food vegan?
People supporting it though.
People support the shit out of it. Man,
But you know what? Cooking anything fresh, people gonna love it though. So yeah.
Yes,
that's
exactly. When you getting it, I'm telling you, everybody gets their bag in that fry and that motherfucking burger. Be like, oh. And I'm trying to tell you. Hey, that should be good though, for real. I ain't even gonna flex.
Shit.
I ain't even gonna flex.
Oh well, shit. Well, let's move on to your
loser of the week. Yeah. Fuck motherfucking Sprouts. God damn it.
What do you mean the Sprout? The baby
you got the grocery store.
Oh,
Sprouts, the grocery store. Fuck them niggas.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I don't know what happened. It's like a whole spot.
It's like
with the Brussels sprout truck, market. They be like, the trucks be saying every day on Brussels.
I don't know.
Oh, they got some Brussels sprout.
No, it's a grocery store.
It's a farmer's market grocery store, pretty much. That sell healthy stuff.
But they have a truck, right? They have a 18-wheeler truck that says every day on Brussels.
I don't know.
All right, I'm just go ahead. I thought it was genius marketing.
If you want to go to a place, fuck Whole Foods too. If you want to go,
fuck Whole Foods too.
If you want to go to a place
7 Under
like that, go to an actual farmers market, like the one in the cab, right there next to the.
I might have to,
because that's the best place you get. It's the meat is quality and it's cheap. It's quality and it's cheap. You can get 8 pounds of wings for less than $20.
Oh damn!
Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Like fresh.
Yeah,
and it's not the big ass wings either. It's the little American deli wings, the good ones.
Oh, okay, yeah, those smaller wings, yeah.
The ones that ain't got a lot of
not the jumbo and
GMOs,
cartilage. If you know, get them wings that got a whole bunch of cartilage and shit.
Yeah, I'm big fat ass steroid wings.
Man, I'm sitting here trying to tell you, the farmers market, spices, food. They used to have a food court, but
farmers market is a shit.
COVID,
yeah,
it's COVID. But man, you gotta.
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna tell you, Sprout, man. I don't know how y'all feel about masks and so forth with this COVID shit. I don't know if y'all go out and y'all wear masks.
No, I don't too much wear masks. They require us to wear a mask at work and shit.
Most grocery stores require to wear masks now, or they're going to start to.
Okay, so get it on. Okay.
Yeah. The only places you probably don't have to wear a mask in is probably like the gas station.
So yeah, I went in Sprout with my son, and
you ain't had no mask, did it?
Nah, they want me to wear a mask. I'm like, bro, I ain't finna wear no mask, man. I ain't got time for that shit.
You finna get the fuck out.
And I was like, ain't no law saying that I gotta have a mask on. You know what I'm saying? And I fought that shit because I ain't got time for that shit. Anywho, went in there and dude was just like, I'm gonna call the police on you and blah blah blah, right?
Oh wow.
So, he was like, I'm not gonna check you out. I had started getting my groceries, so I'm not gonna check you out. So I kind of was like, man, fuck you, then left. A couple days later, I started to go back because they actually have certain stuff that I like. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so
still got my order.
So I walked in there this time. Nobody said anything to me. I walked in, no mask.
So you went back with no mask?
Yeah, went back.
So now you're just being
and granted, maybe I might be ignorant, and that's why I'm mentioning it. You let me know. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. Anywho, made it through the whole thing. One of the managers come and say, "Hey, sir, you got a mask?" I was like, "Nah." I said, "But I can go ahead and go check out, though." I said, "This is all I need." I said, "I'm gonna go check out." Dude was like, "All right," didn't say nothing because he was like, "I go and get your mask. I don't need a mask." I said, "I'm just gonna go and check out." I get to the front, check at the cashier. She about to ring my grocery up, and you know the small talk, right? Mm-hmm. And I just mentioned something about masks and whatever. She's like, "Oh yeah, I can't ring you up because you don't have a mask on." I said, "Bitch, you was about to ring this last grocery up. This grocery. What are you talking about? You can't ring me up and stuff." You know what I'm saying? So she called her manager over. She called the one that had an issue with the day before or a couple 3 days prior or whatever like that. He come out and said, "Look, man," I said, your coworker over here, he saw me. I told myself I'm finna go pay my groceries and I'm gonna leave. Two of them come over, you gotta put on a mask, blah, blah, blah. I said, look, why we all over
Why
here
you can't
arguing?
just do this real quick? Like
I did that. No, I actually even did that. And he was like, no, you can't do that. I said, look, why we sitting here arguing?
Like,
I said, why we sitting here?
That's
what I told him. I said, why we sitting here arguing? I said, she can be ringing my stuff up. So she starts ringing my stuff. And so I'm bagging my shit up. And I'm like, man, that's some bullshit. Talking to myself out of frustration.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta get out of here, sir. Now you're being rude. How am I being rude?
Yeah, they
he said, you cousin.
Some people always feel like they gotta win the situation. When really
Man,
like, damn, just let it go, bro.
I said,
go back to your job.
I went ahead and cussed him and his little coworker out. I said, now I'm cussing at you. And he called the police again, blah, blah, blah.
He didn't call the police over a little petty shit. Come on.
Yeah, man.
That's
so
petty, but I will say this. The man said the last time he was there.
The man said last time you was there.
You need to wear a mask.
I got you. You right.
I get what people say. Oh, I don't have to wear a mask.
This time, hold on real quick before you go. I'm sorry to cut you off. This second time I went, I actually did look because I wanted to make sure it's how what the law was. And so actually DeKalb County that day, just in that day, had just mandated that masks was necessary in public places.
Okay.
So I even mentioned, I said I just looked up and I said that I see that masks are necessary. And I said, I won't come back without a mask, won't have no issues, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And like, you know, I even mentioned that part. You know what I'm saying? Now go on, my fault.
Not go on, I haven't mentioned that.
That makes it worse.
That makes it worse.
That makes the whole conversation worse.
No, because I just read it. No, I read it in the line just to see, like, because I was like,
damn, if
it ain't no law, you can't.
But it's not that. What a place can refuse you service for not wearing a shirt, right?
Yes, that makes sense.
If this is a place of business, like a club,
what they say you got to come in with glasses on.
I can tell. Well, you have to follow the rules of my business.
I get
Just
it.
like if we don't accept cash, don't sit here and argue with me about that. When I told you that when you came in the door.
Yeah, I get you, but that's a different circumstance.
So
I get it.
I get what you're
I'm
saying.
just one of those rebels at times.
You want niggas that you wouldn't have survived in no gangbanging neighborhoods. They'd be like, hey man, you can't wear red. You would have came out the next day. But why I can't wear red though?
They have a bulls there. I like the bulls.
You finna beat the shit out of you.
Nigga, I would have had a Band-Aid on, man. Shit.
You had to figure that shit out or something. Because sometimes people will tell you, they'll give you a chance, but like, look. You ain't here. Like, what they didn't do is give you that chance. They'll be like, "Look, man, we'll let you slide this time.
Right?
Just this next time you come, wear a mask." That's how you're supposed to approach people. Trying to approach people with this whole, I'm gonna call the police.
Well, yes, that's what I'm saying. That's
fucked up.
They want to make an example and type of shit.
But in their defense, nigga, it says wear a mask at the door. Like, nigga,
a lot of places have that too, right there at the door.
When I put on the mask, I don't even put it on. I put it on over my mouth. I leave my nose open. I know. Hey, look, you want the mask on? Boom, there it is. I'm not gonna fold my glasses up for you niggas though. That's
that shit is annoying. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit is annoying. I be fogging my glasses up like hell. You gotta find that sweet spot. You gotta find that sweet spot, man. For real. But shit, man. I guess we'll just go ahead and end it there.
Yeah.
Bring that to a close. I don't even know how long we've been going in. It's probably over an hour.
And this one changed.
Hey, but it's all good, man. I appreciate everybody for you listening, checking us out, watching us, whether you're watching or listening. This is fucking Nobodies Podcast, episode 24. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. Yeah, we out of here, man. Nobody's perfect.
We're gonna try to get better, everybody. Like and subscribe. So.